Hey guys, in today's video we're going to talk about the biggest misconception that e-commerce founders have when it comes to scaling their business. And this is a massive hurdle, and we're going to talk about how to navigate it and how it could potentially help you take your business to the next level. Right, so if you have an e-commerce business or if you want to start an e-commerce business, then this is the channel for you. So just go ahead and show us some love and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified about new videos. And if you're on Facebook, just hit the like button, show us some love, and let's dive straight into this video. Guys, so as mentioned in this video, we want to talk about the biggest misconception that is currently floating around when it comes to scaling your e-commerce business. I see a lot of e-commerce business founders and owners make this mistake. At the same time, a lot of digital marketers make this mistake when it comes to their clients' businesses. And this is specifically contextual to businesses with 50 or I would say 20, 30, 40 products plus. So I'm talking hundreds of products, even thousands of products. And it's more of like a kind of like a quote that I want to share with you. And this quote is the following: categories will never scale as profitably and as effectively as products. Okay, what I mean by that, it's basically the following. As marketers, we know that, and I think a lot of people out there who have e-commerce businesses know that you shouldn't be driving people to your homepage. If you're still making that mistake from an ad or a traffic generation perspective, I'm not referring to organic traffic, I am referring to paid traffic. If you're still driving people to your homepage, then stop doing that immediately. We all know that you should be taking them straight to the product page. Why? Because you want your product and the message, the ad, to be contextual. You want to ensure that there's a strong bridge between who you're targeting and the actual product that they are going to view. If you send them to the home page, there's a massive disconnect and people drop off and they don't convert. Right, so essentially that is an amateur mistake. We all know that. But what's happening is Facebook, in essence, allows you to create dynamic catalog ads. So what happens is you can have someone view a product on Facebook, and then as they click through, it takes them straight to that product. And this could be done based on behavior. It could be done based on dynamic retargeting, whether it's top of the funnel or bottom of the funnel. It doesn't really matter. So yes, you are driving people to product pages, but what's happening is we are setting up our product catalog ads, or we're just focusing our marketing efforts on promoting categories as a whole. And that is not a bad strategy to start with, but the whole point of that is that there is more layers to the onion and we need to peel them one by one. And getting to categories is just one layer of the onion. And the next layer, when it comes to the specific onion, would be to find products in that category that you can scale to the moon profitably at the end of the day. And we're talking about scaling it vertically and horizontally. Now, when I say vertically in terms of Facebook paid ads, I'm talking about just putting more budget behind it and targeting this exact same audiences, just with bigger budgets and more aggressively. When I'm saying horizontally, I'm saying different types of audiences, but with the same product. So you're going different audiences, and if you have found a winning audience and a winning product, you essentially scale it vertically with the budget in itself. And this is purely one of the biggest mistakes that we make as founders and marketers at the moment, is that we think that just by focusing on categories alone, it's enough to scale the business. But where the real juice comes in, and dropshippers specifically know this very, very well, because dropshipping is all about finding the right product. But if you're a direct to consumer brand, the same applies to you. If you really want to scale your store, it's about finding the product that's really going to make you more money and more profit, and scaling that as hard as you can, vertically and horizontally. You see, categories is not enough. There's still some form of disconnect, and we can make the ad a lot more contextual if we have a product and an audience. And if you have specific copy and creative that matches the product and the audience, that provides the whole ecosystem with a strong link, if you will, or a strong connection. And that will essentially further help you boost your conversion rates on that specific product, because the audience is now a lot more contextual to this one specific product. The copy resonates better with the people who you're targeting, and then essentially you can optimize that one product page as much as possible for conversions in order to further scale, the sales and the revenue of the business in itself. Another benefit to the strategy is that you can now pinpoint where to actually put your budget. You see, often we would have a couple of $1,000 to spend for the month on marketing, and we would say, you know what, we're going to put some behind electronics, we're going to put some behind this and X and Y and Z. And that's really where we leave it as marketers, and that's just not good enough. So if you really had a winning product and you had extra budget come from your marketing department, or if you're an agency and you got extra money coming from your client, you can really identify that this is a winning product, and with that budget we're going to put more money behind this specific product, because that's going to increase our odds of success. Why? Because the product's already doing well, the audience is doing well, and by putting more money behind it now, we're just increasing our odds of success, because we're going to go further now with the budget that we have, as opposed to now just spreading that budget across one product that does well and maybe 9 other products that are not performing so well in the category. So in essence, you will maximize your budget better by identifying winning products. And this is why testing is so important. You constantly have to test and find winning products so that you can put more money behind the ones that are actually doing well, and then scale them vertically and horizontally. The point of this video is just to articulate that scaling your categories is not enough. You can go deeper and much further with your ad budget if you actually identify winning products and then scale those products vertically and horizontally. And that's just the point that I wanted to get across. And that is one of the biggest misconceptions that we have, because as marketers, we would just pick a couple of categories, write a bit of copy and creatives for it, and then hope for the best. We would do a carousel ad. And that is really not the best way to go about maximizing your budget and scaling your e-commerce business. Right, so that's all I have for you today. I hope that there was some value in that video. If you want to receive more videos like this when it comes to growing your e-commerce business, just hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about videos, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.